Well, I certainly was not expecting to see this afternoon. Floating around Twitter today were a bunch of articles and links to a Kotaku article reporting that they have spoken to 3 separate sources involved in the project of remastering the GTA Trilogy. Now, quickly, before I get into this, I want to state that these are all rumors so far. Nothing here has been confirmed by Rockstar, and do not take this as factual information. This is all just pure speculation and rumor. Now, without further ado, let's get into the video. So those of you who are not familiar with the Grand Theft Auto series, Grand Theft Auto Trilogy is Grand Theft Auto 3, Grand Theft Auto Vice City, and Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. San Andreas being my personal favorite game in the Grand Theft Auto series. I absolutely love the game. And the fact that we could be seeing some of the most classic Grand Theft Auto games being remastered here is absolutely incredible. These are reported to be developed by Rockstar Dundee, who were the same studio that developed Crackdown 2 and 3, as well as helped with the development of the current gen Grand Theft Auto 5, as well as the Master Chief Collection. This news isn't completely unexpected, however, because we've seen in the past the CEO of Take-Two Interactive, Strauss Zelnick, talking about how Rockstar Games was going to focus on developing remasters as kind of a separate studio. They didn't necessarily mention what games were going to be remastered, but they just said that it was some of the most classic titles in Take-Two's history. Now, what do we know about these remakes so far? Well, again, none of this is confirmed, but this is what has been reported. They are reportedly to be developed on the Unreal Engine with a mix of old and new graphics. So that doesn't necessarily say a whole lot about what the visual fidelity of the games are going to look like, but I have a feeling it's going to be a little more than a slight just retexture of a few things. There's not too much to go off of here in terms of this, but I really hope that we see legitimate improvements in terms of the graphics and how these games play. You know, if you were around for the horrible port of GTA San Andreas, you'll know how not to do a GTA remaster, and I really hope we don't get that same thing repeated again. Now, in terms of other things about the games, the UI is also supposed to be updated, but will still retain a classic style. I really hope they don't change it too much here, as a lot of the UI for those games are very iconic, and changing them too much is gonna leave a slight bad taste in some people's mouth. You know, for me, I'm actually really open to changing the UI, and let's hope that it's a little more user intuitive. Now, when are these games supposed to release? They have been reported to release alongside the expanded and enhanced version of Grand Theft Auto 5 this November, and also has a possibility of being released in a package bundle deal as kind of a thank you reward of people that purchased the expanded and enhanced version of Grand Theft Auto 5. Now, in terms of when I can actually see this being confirmed, I have a feeling Rockstar is very secretive in terms of when they reveal things. But in terms of things that are coming up soon, you know, Gamescom is in about 2 weeks, so we could very slightly get a chance of seeing something there. But even then, I doubt it. Knowing Rockstar, what they might do is go completely out of nowhere, all of a sudden be like, kaboom, here's screenshots, here's a trailer, these are the GTA games that are being remastered. Now, anyways, I wanted to get this quick video out as I am a huge fan of the Grand Theft Auto franchise, and while not necessarily fitting the overall theme of my channel, I just really wanted to make this one. I'm a huge fan of these games, and I really hope that this is true. I don't want to get too excited because I'm a little slightly concerned about it, but hey, you know, I really hope this comes true. Now, again, gonna stress this is all rumors. Do not take this as factual information. But for now, I want to say thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you guys on the next one.